Greeting everyone. Welcome to the Chalk and Duster Online Toastmaster Club. Welcome to the 122 meeting. And hopefully this is the last meeting of the Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club of the 2023. Being the Sunday term, it's my pleasure to be the first speaker for today's meeting. For this meeting, we have 3 ground rules. First, kindly switch off your mic if you are not a speaker. Second, if you are stepping out of the meeting, kindly switch off your camera. Third, we never discuss any controversial topic. And the most important thing, anyone know what I have missed today?
Mission statement.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Toastmaster Danish. Yeah. Today, I think we should create a different format. We all can open our mic and speak together the club mission of Toastmaster International. In Toastmaster International,
In Toastmaster International,
we provide
We provide
a sportive and positive
a sportive
supportive and positive
learning experience
learning
experience
in which members are empowered
in which
members are empowered
to develop their
to develop their
communication and leadership skills,
communication and leadership skills,
which results in
which results in
what are those skills?
as
Please.
Greater self-confidence.
Yeah, self-confidence and personal growth.
person good.
self-confidence.
With this, I hand over the stage to the presiding officer of the day, the most dashing person of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, the Toastmaster Danish Soma. Over to you, Toastmaster Danish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravinder, for that. Welcome. So very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I think this is the last meeting of 2023, and today's we had elections, ExCom elections. I think last 6 months we had done a great job. All the ExCom members from Satya, Ravinder, Siba, and me as well, for PR role as well. We done a fabulous job. I think we get a lot of rewards in our club, right? Trailblazer Award, and a lot of achievements. So with this, let's continue this journey, and it's time for the new ExCom committee. For that, today we have ExCom elections. So I encourage everyone to please participate in that. So for that, I would like to call election chair DTM 120 for the further proceedings. One.
Thank you very much, our Toastmaster of the day. Today we will going to conduct the election chair, and this is very exciting. Before that, I would like to congratulate those who served from July 1st until December 31st. Now, this election we're going to conduct is for those officers who will serve for the remaining 6 months of Toastmasters year from January to June 30 of 2024. Having said that, our president already advertised, promote, encourage each and every one of you to put your name for the 7 different positions, which is the president, VP Ed, VPM, DPPR, secretary, treasurer, sergeant at arms. I am aware some people put up their names, and if possible, I will request the president to send it to me in a private chat, the names of all those who put up their name. But again, the election is still open to everyone. Now, the biggest question here is, do we have a quorum? And what is quorum? Quorum, to be able to conduct any club business meeting or election, we need at least more than 50% of the total of whole club or the paid members of the club. We have 21 members, paid members, and we need at least 12 paid members present to conduct this election. Now, let's appoint a secretary whom I'm going to help me in the proceedings. Do we have a volunteer for secretary? Anybody who wants to be a secretary? The purpose of the secretary is to confirm with me that we have a quorum, and at the same time, we'll just tally election vote. Very
DTM1, I would like to nominate myself as an secretary. It's Toastmasters Sri Rupa here.
Toastmasters, di ba? Okay. You can be our secretary for the whole proceeding, but again, we will still conduct a secretary later on. Election for secretary. Okay. Well, Toastmaster. Okay. We now have a secretary, and in case of there will be more than one candidate, we need to establish the voting method. So we need to be putting our vote to someone who will count the vote. It's like a Zoom master or something. So can I count on someone to forward the votes? Or if you want, you can forward the votes to me in a private chat, and then I'll count it. In case we have more than one candidate in one election. Is that clear? Or you want somebody else? Because I'm the election chair, I would like to be fair and equal to each and everyone. So we need someone who will count the vote if we have more than one candidate.
Satya, Dashrath, you can nominate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll nominate myself for this.
And can you please confirm your name?
Hi, DTM1. This is Satya. With your due permission, I'll nominate myself for this purpose.
Nomination as the ballot counter is accepted. Okay. Thank you very much. Now that we established the team that will help us to continue with this proceeding, then we will start the election process. Fellow Toastmasters, there's one nomination for the position of the club president. Now I'm going to ask 3 times if there will be other nomination. The nomination for the position of president is now open. Are there any other nomination? Toastmaster Ravinder put her name as candidate for president. So I'm going to ask again, are there any other nomination? Now for the last time, I will ask again, are there any other nomination for the position of club president? Having none, then Madam Secretary, can you please put one vote for Toastmaster Ravinder as the president for January to June 30, 2024, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. Toastmaster Ravinder is now elected president. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. And thank you for stepping up again, serving us for another 6 months. Now, let's move on. And the nomination for the position of Vice President of Education is now open. Madam President, Ravinder, we do have one nomination for this position, right? And that is Toastmaster Siba Linka.
There is some change, little bit change.
Okay.
Yeah, role has been swapped between Ashok Gokhale as well as with the Siva Prasad Lanka.
So there's two nomination.
One nomination. VP Education. This
So-
time Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale want to.
Yeah. I'm asking for those who put up their names first. For those who have plans, then that's okay. Okay. So Toastmaster Siba as the one candidate. Now I'm going to ask 3 times. Are there any other nomination for the position of Vice President of Education? And you can nominate yourself, by the way, not only members. The members can nominate themselves. Okay, so that's according to the rule, and I check it, and you can nominate yourself.
I nominate myself for VPE post for the next tenure. I'm TM
Thank you,
Ashok
Toast.
Gokhale.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
still going to ask.
I just
I'm
said
still-
I'm TM Ashok Gokhale nominating myself for VPE post for next tenure.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Ashok, nomination accepted. I'm still going to ask, are there any other nomination?
Yeah, this is Siva. I nominated myself for the
Yeah,
vice president
already-
membership.
You're already nominated Toastmaster Siba. You already put your name before the election. So, okay. One last question. Are there any other nomination for the position of Vice President of Education? Since no more other nominations, we have 2 candidates for the position of Vice President of Education. Now, let's cast our secret ballot. May I ask each and every one of you to message Toastmaster Satya for the secret balloting. And the voting starts now. Okay. Toastmaster Satya, you have the result. I'm going to forward one result to you.
Election chair, do you want me to share the votes?
Yeah, I'm actually messaging you. Okay. Did you receive my message? Okay, so
Yes,
you can share now.
I received your message.
Okay,
I received my
the floor is
message.
the floor is yours.
Shall I declare it?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
So for the position of VP Education, Vice President Education for the upcoming tenure, I received 6 votes in total. Out of which 5 votes went for Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale, and 1 is for Toastmaster Shiva. So that's the result as of now.
Yeah, only 6 votes. Okay. So you only received 6 votes out of the total. We are 13 right now, including me, and I'm not voting as your chair. In case of tie, then I can vote. So out of 13 members, you only received 6 votes. Okay.
Yes, as of now. So if I can include mine, whether I
include
can
mine.
include my vote also.
Yeah, you can include your vote too.
Okay.
So I encourage each and every
So
one
I've received
members.
2 more votes. So the total number of votes went to still including me, it is total 8 votes received so far.
Okay. So that means to say 4
okay.
abstain. Okay. Or 3 abstains for that matter. Okay. So can you please reveal again the result of the vote overall, Toastmaster Satya?
So out of 8 votes, 7 votes gone for Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale and 1 for Toastmaster Shiva.
Okay. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Satya, for receiving all the votes. Let's congratulate Toastmaster Ashok as the elected Vice President of Education. And
Thank
of
you.
course, we will
Thank you
not
very much.
going.
And sorry for the interruption, DTM won, but I have not nominated myself as a VPE.
Oh,
Yeah, I have not nominated myself as a VPE.
you did not nominate yourself as BP.
Yes, yes.
Maybe initially he had initiated, but later on the positions swapped between TMC.
So between, yeah, me and Suchi.
Okay, okay. Yeah, my understanding is, yeah, okay. Having said that, then there's only one. I'm sorry for the confusion because of my inability to
No
access
problem,
all
no
the
problem.
records
Thanks.
and the WhatsApp. So we have one nominated candidate, that is Toastmaster Ashok, and we have now one elected candidate, that is Toastmaster Ashok. Toastmaster Sibalinka, in with due respect, decided not to nominate himself for this position. Having said that, since we conducted and we have only
Yes.
one nominee on the floor, which is Toastmaster Ashok, and no other nomination from the floor, then Toastmaster Ashok is our elected Vice President of Education. Thank you very much. And Toastmaster Siba, we will still not going to forget your wonderful performance for the last 6 months as Vice President of Education. And for me personally, you did well as Vice President of Education. So again, let's congratulate Toastmaster Ashok
Thank
as
you.
our new
Thank you, everyone.
VP Education. Now, to prevent such proceedings, interruption in proceedings, I would like to ask the elected president, do we have someone who put his or her name for the position of vice president of membership? Or is
Yeah,
it vacant?
it's
Can you
there.
confirm that?
Toastmaster Shiva Prasad Lanka has nominated himself for the post of
So he
BPM.
put, yeah, so he put himself for the BPM. Okay.
Yes.
We have one person who put up his name, and that is Toastmaster Siba. Now, I'm going to ask the floor 3 times. Are there any other nominations for the position of Vice President of Membership? I'm going to ask again. There is one person who put his name for the position of BPM. Now, I'm going to ask the floor, and you can run on the floor for this position. Are there any other nomination for the position of Vice President of Membership? Okay. For the last one. Are there any other nomination from the floor for the position of Vice President of Membership? Hearing none, then Madam Secretary, please put one vote to Toastmasters Tibalinka as our elected Vice President of Membership for the term January 2024 to June 2024. Congratulations, Tibalinka. Okay, let's move on to the next position available,
Yeah,
the
thank
Vice
you.
President of Public Relations. Madam President, can you please confirm to me if there is one person who put his or her name for this position before the election?
Yes, Toastmaster Sarika Das. She has nominated herself for this position.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster Sarika Das put her name for the position of BPPR. Now, I'm going to ask 3 times, and members, you can nominate yourself for this position, the BPPR. Again, the position that I'm asking for is the BPPR. Any question? Hearing none, are there any other nominations for the position of BPPR? I'm going to ask again. Are there any other nomination for the position of BPPR? I'm going to ask for the last time. Are there any other nominations for the position of BPPR? Hearing none, then Madam Secretary, please cast one vote for Toastmaster Sarika as the elected Vice President of Public Relations for the tenure January to June 2024. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sarika.
Thank you. It's a very euphoric day for me.
Madam President, I sent you a private message for certain requests for the smooth proceeding of this election procedure. Now, let's move on to the next position available. And again, congratulations. The next position, the next election position is, I'm making it sure I'm following the proper sequence, but we can have the secretary for now. Now the position, we have one nomination for secretary, and that is Toastmaster Chirupa. The nomination for the position of secretary is now open. I'm going to ask 3 times to ask members on the floor if you are interested to run as secretary? Are there any other nomination for the position of secretary? And members, you can nominate yourself on the floor, meaning on the floor today or tonight. I'm going to ask again. Are there any other nomination for the position of secretary? For the last one, I'm going to ask, are there any other nomination for the position of secretary? Hearing none, designated secretary, please cast one vote for Toastmaster Chirupa as our elected secretary for the tenure January to June 2024. Congratulations. Now let's move on to another important position, which is I find it very challenging with my experience in Toastmasters, and that is the position of treasurer. We have one nomination before this election proceeding, and that is Toastmaster Prabat. Now, I'm going to ask each and every one of you 3 times. Are there any other nomination for the position of treasurer? Are there any other nomination for the position of treasurer? Are there any other nomination for the position of treasurer? Hearing none, Madam Designated Secretary, please one vote for Toastmaster Prabat as the elected treasurer for tenure January to June 2024. Congratulations, Toastmaster Prabat.
Thank you very
And all
much.
the third position. Now let's go to the last position, and the election for the position of Sergeant at Arms is now open. There is one member who put his name or her name for this position, and that is Toastmaster Nirmala Sen. Now I'm going to ask each and everyone, are there any other nomination for the position of Sergeant at Arms? Are there any other nomination for the position of Sergeant at Arms? For the last call, are there any other nomination for the position of Sergeant at Arms? Hearing none, Madam Secretary, please cast one vote for Toastmaster Nirmala Sen as the elected Sergeant at Arms for January to June 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. Fellow Toastmasters, that's conclude our election, and congratulations to the 7 elected officers, and I wish you all the best for next year to fulfill your duties and obligations for the betterment of our club. I will now turn over the floor to our Toastmaster of the day, and thank you each and everyone for participating and showing up to have a quorum. We have a quorum, and we had election. Thank you very much, and thank you. I would like to apologize to Toastmaster Siba for the confusion on the position of BP Ed. So he's nominating himself for BPM. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Thank you, DTM.
And thank you for your service for the last 6 months.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay,
No
I'm now
problem.
turn over
Yeah.
the floor, giving the floor to our TMOD.
Asudipre. He will introduce the tap team.
Thank you. It is always an honor to have DTM1 with us with any role. So with a big thank you to DTM1 for conducting the election process so beautifully and smoothly. I congratulate all the new office bearers with best wishes to all of them for the coming tenure. In fact, feeling euphoric, and I'm in a euphoric mood as the tenure has almost come to an end. And the tenure had a taste of orange, sweet and sour. Good experiences, a very few bad experiences. Believe me, friends, good experiences were much more than the other ones. One more thing to be euphoric today is two sisters from the same family, member of the same club, sharing the same ExCom in the same tenure.
Thank you, TM Ashok, for recognizing it. Thank you so much.
Okay, for others, let the other system also come forward and say something.
Yes, TM Ashok, that's so nice of you that you have introduced both sisters in this club.
Thank you, both of you, having you both in our club. And now, friends, being given the role of general evaluator and a bit of touch of TMOD also, let me take this meeting forward. We will be having two prepared speeches followed by evaluation and tag report. After that, I'll be presenting my observations as general evaluator. But before we call upon, we invite the speakers and evaluators. Let me introduce the tag team of the day. So, in fact, we are running short of time, so there will be no official, no formal introduction. We know each other very well now. So, I invite TM Sarika Das with timer role. Let us hear from her how she will be tracking the time. TM Sarika.
Thanks, TM Ashok, for giving the stage to talk. So today I will track the timing. So for the prepared speakers and for the evaluator also. So for prepared speakers, it's a time for 5 to 7 minutes, and for the evaluators, it is 2 to 3 minutes. So there is also a grace period of time. And for that, I will be using a timer video so that it will be easy for the speakers to watch this, and they can easily understood that when the time is going to be finished. So that's all from my sides. The floor is to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sarika. Now, I invite Toastmaster Amit Kumar as our counter monitoring. TM Amit.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Today I am going to count the crutches and filler words as well as long pauses and repetition of words. These all things create very bad impression of our speaking, and through eliminating those things we can sharpen our speaking skill, and our speeches become euphoric for us as well as others. So with this, hand over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, TM Amit. Toastmaster Siva, are you there? Toastmaster Siva, are you there? Okay. I'll just add some fun to it. As Toastmaster Sri Rupa is not the grammarian today, so you can or we can use the word so many times. She's in last meeting also, as I had said that Sri Rupa is a perfect enemy of the word so. Okay. Let me come to the next role, that is grammarian. And none other is best than TM Dashrath Kohli for that. We have expressed it so many times. He observes and presents his report so beautifully as a grammarian. We always love to listen from him. Yeah, Toastmaster Dashrath, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, dear Moody. I'm feeling euphoric because of your kind gesture and the kind words. That is the word of the day. Euphoric, a feeling of great happiness and excitement. And it was the Greek word, and it was first used in the year 1888. So what the noun is euphoria and adverb is euphorically. You can use the synonyms which means elated, jubilant, excited, joyful, and happiness. And the opposite of the word antinomies are distressed, unhappy, and depressed. You can use the word euphoric in idioms also, which means on cloud nine, under a spell, or in high spirit. The example or the sentence which can be used: never before did I feel so euphoric to attend a Toastmasters session today as it was ExCom meeting. And I'm feeling very euphoric to attend this historic session. The second sentence, the children danced euphorically in the rain after a surprise holiday was announced by the school. Euphorically. The audience was engulfed with euphoria after the team won on their own ground for the first time. So this is euphoric. I urge all the speakers to use the word of the day, euphoric or euphorically, throughout their speech. That's it from my side. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, TM Dashrath. So with all those roles explained beautifully by the role players, now let me invite Toastmaster Satyanarayan Panda, who will be the first evaluator for the first speaker. The speaker will be Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra. But let me invite first Toastmaster Satyanarayan Panda, how and what he will be looking for in the speech. Toastmaster Satya, stage is yours.
Feeling euphoric listening of club. They say that content is the king. If content is the king, then presentation is the queen. My target speaker is fed with the purpose to write a speech with defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech in any topic of his choice within a time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll see how my target speaker performs on this purpose and satisfy this table, this meeting with both agendas. That means the presentation and the purpose. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Show. You are on mute, sir.
Now, friends, let us welcome Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra, who will be delivering his Level 1 Project 2 speech. The title is Life is Beautiful. Pravat Ranjan Behra, Life is Beautiful. Life is Beautiful. Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra. Over to you, Pravat.
Life is beautiful. Many of us may realize that life is beautiful. But how many of you really give a serious thought that what is your really worth? Anyone? Has anyone given a serious thought what his real or his or her real worth is? Anyone? Ever thought? Even if no, still I believe most of us might not have given a serious thought to it. In fact, when we grow up in life, gradually we come to understand that what life is. Because initially, we are life. Later on, we consider that life is something else and we are going to hit it someday. This is not possible. Good evening to euphoric speakers and listeners. Certain day, a person was going to commit suicide. A wise old man caught hold of him. Gentleman, you have 5-10 minutes from a train just crossing by. You can commit suicide anytime. But just give me 5 minutes. Be with me. Just before dying, just tell me, can you give me 25 lakhs? I mean, I will give you 25 lakhs for your two lovely eyes because I love your eyes. Are you crazy? Why should I give my eyes? Okay. Would you give me your heart, pumping, healthy heart for 25 lakhs rupees? No way. Then two kidneys for 25 lakhs and liver 25 lakhs, 50. No, that's a rubbish. Even if I'm going to die, I'm me and I'm healthy. Why should I give you? Oh, that means you are already a crorepati, a millionaire. The man might have come to terms with life, realizing its worth, maybe to the slightest extent. We don't realize our life, the true essence and purpose of life, until we face a serious consequences like accidents, a death of a loved person, or a severe failure in life. But why to wait till that? Even Western studies in 2020 revealed a value of life varies from $1 million to $10 million. That is as much as 88 crore rupees in present terms. Let alone. If body parts altogether can give you up to 1 crore, so what is your value of your thoughts, your mind, and your soul? Unparalleled, unimaginable. If we normally compare our life as a person, we are demeaning ourselves. If Beethoven, a world-renowned music composer, can compose a beautiful music, being deaf at the age of more than 30, and Colonel Sanders can start a business, business behemoth like KFC at the age of 65, and persons like Ramanujan in his 20s can't just imagine how mathematical formulas can pour into his mind. Then where do they come from? That leads to a notion that all of us are immensely capable of. We are not just looking at it so diligently. All these lead to one perception and notion that much ahead lies ahead, maybe now, because we are not giving it a thought. And at the same time, I came to realize that life is beautiful, life is limitless. And I just counted on 3 things to make my life more beautiful and more enriching. The first one is belief. Just believing that I'm limitless, I'm healthy, I'm grateful, and I can do anything in my life. Be realistic, set large goals, and try to achieve. That's all. Believing that I'm healthy, I can achieve any goals in my physical, financial, relationship goals. That sets the momentum. Then, second is gratitude. Be grateful of what I have achieved so far and what I have become so far. By accepting this act alone only paves the way for momentous success and a lot more in life. And third, give back more. Because all of us are interconnected. If we give back someone something, indirectly we are also going to be a beneficiary. And the more we give back, the more we get. and more enriching and resourceful you will become. And doing all this, there might come a question what people will think. I may look crazy, but सबसे बड़ा रोग, you got it right. क्या कहेंगे लोग? Now, if I start thinking what people will think, then people have less scope of thinking. I'm doing their job. No. And in a nutshell, if I bring all those aspects into life by becoming more aware of my present state of mind, my values in life, my practicing gratitude, and helping others, and being more resourceful, I can be a better contributor to the society. And I urge upon all those euphoric speakers and listeners to realize at least that you are immensely beautiful. You are immensely resourceful and enriching. You can contribute to the society that you are not even thought of. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you for delivering that very nice speech, Toastmaster Pravat. Coming to the second speech now, or second speaker now, but let me invite before that Toastmaster Sri Rupa Vauge as evaluator for the second speech. Toastmaster Sri Rupa.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, TM Ashok. Absolutely, I'm a euphoric mood today as being elected as a secretary. Meanwhile, you have appreciated both the sister, me and my younger one. So thank you so much, everyone, for the opportunity you have given to me for the next 6 months. I hope I will be able to do my I will be able to do the delegated task, whatever I will be given meanwhile. So for today, I will be evaluating Toastmaster Dashrath's speech. So my main focus will be, I will be looking for a well-organized speech. I will be looking for his speaking style, which can be informal, humorous, whatever he prefers. And the spoken language I will be observing and using of tone, speed, this I will be taking into consideration. So good luck to you, Toastmaster Dashrath, and over to you, Toastmaster Ashok.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sri Rupa. Now I invite Toastmaster Dashrath Kohli for his speech. He'll be delivering his level 1 project 4 speech, right, Dashrath?
Yes.
Yeah, the speech title is Belief. Toastmaster Dashrath, Belief, Toastmaster Dashrath.
Yeah. TMOD, before I start, somebody takes up the grammarian role till I complete my speech.
Who can take? Can anyone volunteers?
What I just missed.
Okay, just can you take the role of grammarian till Dashrath is speaking?
Sure. I will.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhat. Thank you. Okay. Dashrath, you can start.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Today I have my God with me. This is the time. So you must be wondering, Dashrath, what's wrong with this? This is an alarm clock. Why you are saying that this is a God? Now I like to say that open thine eyes and see, find God is not before thee. I see, or this is my belief that this is my God. How about your belief? You must be believing that God is in the temple, right? Everybody right? If I'm confirming this is right, the God is in the temple. Belief. Today I'm going to speak about the belief. The belief which you hold at the start of the journey defines your journey. You cannot transform yourself unless and until you transform your belief system. A conductor who used to punch ticket in the bus went on to become a superstar in the Bollywood film. And everybody is aware what I'm speaking about, this gentleman. Is everybody aware? who this gentleman is? The conductor who went on to become a superstar in Bollywood?
Rajnikant.
Yes, absolutely right. Rajnikant. A chai wala selling chai at the street corner went on to become a Prime Minister of India. Because as a chai wala, he believes that I do not belong to this league. I belong to some other league. An employee wearing a lanyard around the neck and roaming in the office, but inside, deep inside his heart, he believes that I do not belong to this category of employees. I belong to somebody else. And he went on to become an entrepreneur or the top leader. The belief which you hold at the start of the journey defines your journey. A local sports person who is playing a chess at a district level believes that I do not belong to this league of competition. I'm not saying that everybody who believes will become a champion. But if you don't believe, that will not guarantee a success of the champion. Positive thinking doesn't guarantee success, but negative thinking definitely guarantees a failure. When your belief don't expand, your life also don't expand. Poor people are poor because in their mind, they believe that we are meant to be poor. What can we do? An average Indian middle class person thinks that he is an average Indian middle class person because at the back of the mind, such person believes we are born to be a middle class person and we will die as a middle class person. Some of you must have the aspirations and the capabilities that I want to go to America and settle in America and become one of the employees in America, and you become one of the employees in America. Whereas few of them or few of us have the quality or the capability to become a top leader, and they went on to become an entrepreneur, irrespective of the geographical location where they are residing. Without expansion of the belief, you cannot expand your life also. For example, a rain will fill the size of the vessel which you are holding. For example, if you are holding a small spoon, the rain water will fill the size of the spoon. If I'm holding a bucket, rainwater will fill the size of the bucket. If I am a water retaining pond, rain will fill the size of the pond. This is what is happening with our life also. All the time we are thinking that life will give you much more things. I will sit there and enjoy, but it is not going to happen. Without expansion of your belief, life is not going to expand because life will only manifest the size of your thought. And you have to expand the bandwidth of your size, of your perception. Same is the case with me. Somebody believes that Dashrath Kohli is an average person, average student. He is a backbencher. He cannot be a front bencher. He cannot be a ranker. He cannot be first class. That was the perception. And what was the perception? Perception is a process by which a person organizes in order to give meaning to his external environment. I have changed the belief. Today I know by heart more than 100 definitions and I act as a catalyst person in my life. What is catalyst? Catalyst is a substance which by mere presence affect the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any chemical change. This is what I change. This is what I change the belief of a person. If you are sitting here and wanted to transform yourself by listening my speech, and you believe that Dashrath cannot transform anybody who is there in the session, even the God is given up, then transformation cannot happen. But if you are sitting here and believe that Dashrath will give a transformation speech to us, then even a dancing blade of the grass will give you a transformation message and you will transform yourself. My speech is not required at all. The belief which you hold at the start of the journey defines your journey. Whether the saint will walk up to you or the mosquito will come to you depends on the quality of the water which you are holding. If you are holding good quality of water, the saint will walk up to you. If you are holding dirty water, the mosquito will come to you. Here the water means the purification of your thought. If you have a good thought, good belief, you will be one of the great person in the life. Abraham Lincoln started at the age of 52. and he went on to become one of the great personality in the world. If you have a great belief, and if you believe in yourself, and if that trigger is there, if that adrenaline rush is there, you will be one of the special person in your life. You will not be one of the statical data in your entire life. Statical data means you are born, you live, and you expire, or you go away from this world, but nobody admires you, nobody remembers you, and there is no legacy. So if you are there, sitting there and listening this session, after that 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, I'm going to transform myself into somebody's special category or the special person, then I think I have done something. I have given the message, and the transformation reaches to you, and my job is done. And I will believe that the purpose and the legacy I have left in this world, because I cannot change the entire world, but I believe that I can change the world of one person, and that one person can be you who is listening to my speech, and the one person can be myself only. Thank you, everybody. Back to Team OD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dashrath, for delivering that. Yes, belief and self-belief. Nothing is more important than that. Now, as we do not have TTM or TTM session, table topic session today, we would like to go straight to the evaluation section. I'll be inviting the evaluators. I would like to know that Toastmaster Satya, are you ready with the evaluation?
Yes, General Evaluator Ashok, I am ready.
Yeah. Thank you. So, the first speech was delivered by Toastmaster Parvat Ranjan Behera. Life is beautiful. And that has been evaluated by Toastmaster Satyanarayan Panda. So, I invite him with his evaluations on the speech. Toastmaster Satya.
Life is beautiful, life is limitless. I can do anything in my life. And how we can do that? By sticking to our values, positive values, being resourceful to our own self and to the society, practicing gratitude and giving it back. Wonderful message. The generic purpose of the speech is well deserving a lot of standing up. I'm doing it sitting, don't mind. In terms of the content and delivery of a level 1 speech, Project Sue speech, it is simply fantabulous. It has been euphoric to hear to such a commendable speaker. 2 positive picks from my evaluation session. Use of stories. That stories when a person is going to commit suicide, and that wise man stopping him and asking what he is worth of, and that number, $1 million. What is the worth of the thoughts? Wonderful. Great. I felt like going with the story. I definitely feel all the audience have felt that binding effect. And as wonderfully, he always does it. Expression, gestures, smiling face, wonderful. That shows the edge and the depth, both as a speaker, as a presenter, as an entertainer. But yes, it would be rude and it would be unjustifiable if I will not share where he can make it big. The purpose of the speech was to write a speech with a definite purpose. Yes, when it comes to the generic purpose, you generally made it well, made it big. But when it comes to specific purpose, that means looking at the audience, if the audience can go after listening to your speech with few takeaways, not so many. I was confused with so many. There can be few. If you can make the end of the speech with a definite call to action, with action to take in on finger count, 1, 2, 3, that would have been amazing. But still, that's a commendable speech, and I believe all will agree. A lot of kudos for completing the purpose of your speech. That's for my side as the evaluation report for Toastmaster Pravad. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, Team Satya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satyanarayan Panda. Now, as I said, a bit of TMOD touch is also there in my role of GE. So let us all welcome here Toastmaster Elias Theophilus from Empire TMC Indonesia, Area G2, Division G and Region 12. Welcome, Elias. With this, now I invite the second evaluator, Toastmaster Sri. Yes? Yeah, Elias, we will talk later. We will talk later. Stay for some time.
Yes. You asked me to unmute. What should I say?
Pardon? I said
Someone.
we will talk later. Stay for some time. Few more minutes.
Oh, okay. People unmute me.
Okay. So here I invite Toastmaster Sri Rupa, who has evaluated the speech given by Toastmaster Dashrath. Toastmaster Sri Rupa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashok. I will be evaluating Toastmaster Dashrath's speech, namely belief. He is about to complete his level 1 project 4. The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen. By showing an alarm clock, I was bit like dicey what you're about to say. My God, with me. Seriously, that's the starting point. I should say that something interesting is all its way to come. So, TM Dashrath, absolutely, a round applause of you. You are an explanatory public speaker who is always understood. Your spoken language is clear and easily understood by me. You have effectively uses eye contact to engage us as an audience. Your physical gesture was effective. You have engaged audience completely and anticipate audience need. You appears fully at ease while talking with the audience. The content was interesting and it was well constructed. So all these things are the positive points what I have mentioned for you, but there is always a certain place to improve. I would like to suggest to you that uses of tone, kindly pay attention. There are certain things you have mentioned while you can you can play with your tone, with your volume, to make it more interesting, to engage the audience. Sometimes it's happened when we are, as an audience, if I take myself, we keep on listening. And certain point of time, it comes that we get engaged with something, someone is calling, might be the phone is ringing. So we get some how should I say, we get our concentration got diverted. So if you play with your tone, it make it happen that you somewhere we are thinking, but we have to listen to you. When you play with your tone, with your volume, it how should I say, it extracts us from somewhere else to look at you, to listen to you. So I would like to mention about this. And lastly, what I think, because of the timing, it happened, what I believe, that you have abruptly, like looking at the red one, I think you have just finished it up. I understood when you have finished, because I also have gone through the same thing. So not other than less, it was absolutely a good speech, and wish you good luck for your next level. Over to you, TM Ashok.
Thank you, team.
Thank you, TM Sri Rupa. With this, the speech evaluation is completed, but now it's time for tag team to come with their observations. So is the tag team ready? Okay. So the first comes the timer, Toastmaster Sarika, with her observations. Toastmaster Sarika.
Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. So actually, I am disabled from my side to share my screen. So kindly, can I get the
I have given
approval?
the charts. You can share your.
Okay. So here's the report, and all of the participants has qualified for this round. TM Pravath has taken time, that is 6 minute 49 second. TM Dasrath has taken time 7 minute 20 second. And for the evaluators, TM Satya has taken time 2 minute 47 second. And then TM Shrirupa has taken time 2 minute 39 second. So that's from my side. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. Now, let us hear from the counter, Toastmaster Amit.
Today, both speakers and both speakers are very refined speakers, and they deliver very much euphoric speeches. So there is no any only few pauses are there. That might be the requirement of speech also. So that is from my side. Hand over to you.
Okay. Thank you, dear Toastmaster Amit. Yes, Toastmasters is a platform where we can hone our skills. As you said, the speakers have refinedly delivered their speeches. And the evaluator also said that the language spoken was very clear and was easily understood. That refinement, some is inherent and something is polished, or we hone our skills here. That is what is the beauty of Toastmasters platform. Thank you so much. Now let us hear from Toastmaster Dashrath as a grammarian role. Yes, Toastmaster Dashrath.
I'm sharing my screen. Yes. The horse must graze where it is tethered, which means we must make the optimum utilization of the available resources. So today, all the speakers for the speech, I could not find anything which is a drawback or which is on the negative side. And the noteworthy thing, quotes, thoughts, or the words or saying was not spoken today, or it was less in number, or I may have missed to capture that. I have captured something like the euphoric word which is used by the different speakers. TM Amit, TM Parvat has used the word of the day, euphoric, twice, whereas TM Ashok has used the word euphoric 3 times, whereas the TM Satya and TM Shirupa has used the word euphoric 1 time each. Noteworthy word that can be quite mentioning, or which I would like to highlight, is TM Parvat has used सबसे बड़ा रो, LKK, लोग क्या कहेंगे. That's quite effective one when you are saying in Hindi, but if there are Elias is there, right? TM Elias is there, he may not able to understand or the graph. So that's okay with the flow of the word or the flow of the movement, but try to use it in a English, proper English, instead of a code mixing. TM Satya has used the word binding effect and the commendable. Rest all have used the normal words which we use in a day-to-day speaking, and there is no worthwhile to note that. This is all about my report as a grammarian. Back to you, TMOD.
And I had taken the responsibility to be take the role of a grammarian for Toastmaster Dasrath while you are speaking. May I present my report, General Evaluator?
Yes, Pravad, go ahead.
Some good uses, though I'm not presenting, but if you allow me present, but in a nutshell, some good uses by Toastmaster Dasrath is you cannot transform yourself unless you transform your belief system. Belong to a league. Positive thinking does not guarantee success, but negative thinking guarantees failure. Life will manifest to the extent of your thoughts. Transform, adrenaline draws, a legacy is left. And 2 instances where it can be made better is it's a transformation speech, but it should have been transformational speech. And pronunciation of entrepreneur should have been entrepreneur, not entrepreneur. That's it from my side. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pravat.
And one more thing I would like to reiterate for the sake of
Please go ahead.
My name should not be pronounced as a Parvat. It should be Pravat. Not you, but Toastmaster Dasu pronounced as Parvat, and it has written as Parvat. It should maybe taken as Pravat. Though I write it as Pravat, it should have been really as Prabhat. That has been since beginning.
Yes, this is Pravat Ranjan Behra. Okay, fine. Thank you, Toastmaster Pravat, for that. Now, here I come with my observations as General Evaluator. Today, the meeting was to start at 8. It started at 8, but some confusion or some technical problem was there where the defined person joined a bit late, but then Toastmaster Ravinder did well to meet the time, and she shuffled the role and she took the essay role and read the script. So well done, Toastmaster Ravinder. Elections were held today. It was election day. Thanks and congratulations to new office bearers and best wishes for your team, for your term. I feel that it would have been great if few more persons could have come forward to accept the leadership roles. But still, it is a good mix of newcomers, new faces, that is more energy, and some oldies, that is experience. So we'll have a nice time. Kudos and best wishes to the team once again. And once again, a big thank you to DTM Vaughan for conducting the process so gracefully. The whole process went very smooth. We had 2 prepared speeches, went very well, were evaluated by the evaluators, so need not to speak on the speeches delivered. Evaluators also performed well. As usual, both are seasoned Toastmasters, and they did well. One thing I would like to say here, that Toastmaster Dashrath, who was a grammarian and was a speaker also, so it would be fair if someone who has to deliver his speech, at least he is not given the role of any evaluator. In last meeting we had Dashrath, again, evaluator and the speaker also. Someone was there. So if a speaker is not given any other role, it would be fair. It would be justice with the person. Because focusing at two different roles might be difficult. But then Toastmaster Pravat came forward as a grammarian for the time being. Thank you. But as far as it can be avoided, it should be avoided. Then one more thing, as Toastmaster Ravinder shuffled and took the role of Shah, but the person defined who could not join in time. Later on, he joined in between. But I request every one of us should be ready with the Shah script. Only 5-6 lines are there. Just have it in a written paper. Bring it in every meeting. Just keep it in front of you so that if 11th hour problem is there, anyone can take that and can read the script. So I will request that everyone should have that at least Shah script. And one more thing, all of us, we should try, when VP education is posting the agenda, or once the agenda is posted, final agenda, say one day before of the meeting, one day before the meeting. So if the final agenda is posted, it becomes responsibility of all of us to follow it and not to impose a 11th hour change in that. So VP is always posting the agenda, tentative agenda, 3 or 4 days before. So if we can give our consent whether we will be able to join or not, then it will be easy for the VP to decide and finalize the agenda. And once the final agenda is posted, maybe 1 day before, then 11th hour change should not come. This is what I feel. Because for TMOD, for other role players, for even president, even PO, it creates problem. So if we can avoid that, we should try for that. This is one observation. And at least whoever is been given SAR role, at least he should try to join 15 minutes before the meeting starts. If 8 PM is the meeting start time, SAR should join at least 7:45. This is what I suppose. And request. Toastmaster Ravinder, are you there? Okay, I'll put not as a general evaluator, but as a secretary of the club also, current secretary, and as a member also. Toastmaster Ravinder said in the starting that this might be the last meeting of our tenure. But we still have one more Saturday, that is 30th. But 30th, 31st, maybe New Year Eve, and many of us may be going out or may not be available on that day. I am just proposing, instead of having a formal meeting, can we meet informally? Whosoever can join for some time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I'll ask Toastmaster Siba to put a post tomorrow. If we can join for 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, this is just fellowship. It will not be a formal meeting. Let us see. Whosoever can join, please join for 30 minutes. Let's have fun. Let's interact. Let us understand each other better. This is what meeting should end also in time when it has started in time. So it must end on time. So it's time to have polls. Toastmaster Nirmala, can we launch the polls?
Yes.
Please.
Police launch.
Okay, done. Everyone has done that. Toastmaster Danish, will you prepare the certificates, respective certificates?
Please share the result with me, Nirmala.
Okay. Please wait. Once done, please let me know. Let me see who else is there. Where?
But Mr. Ganesh, how to share? I think I have in the poll. Therefore, I have not.
Can you share the result with me on the personal chat?
Okay, wait. Where did I get the?
Yeah, share with him personally.
Wait a minute. Share the
Okay,
result.
okay. Yes, now we have 2 minutes time till the certificates are prepared. Let us interact with Elias, our friend. Yes, Elias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I saw polling
I'm
appear.
sorry I kept you waiting for some time, but I just wanted to
Oh, no
welcome
worries.
you that time itself and then wanted to interact with later on. So,
Oh, okay.
how was your experience? You are a regular guest. You are regularly visiting our club. I
Yes,
would
yes.
like to know one thing from you. Maybe you have visited 4, 5, or 6 times. What improvements could you observe, or what improvements can you suggest for betterment of our club proceedings?
Oh, okay. I just have a feedback here. The polling keep on popping up So it is bit distracting. So I don't know what happened. Usually it is only for the co-host or something. Or do you have some trouble with it? I saw the host is Ravinder, but the two master is Nirmala. Nirmala is co-host. I think the one that should be the Sumaster is the host. So they have the all of authority, spotlighting people, and then turning on their video or on their audio. And I think you can use also virtual background to make sure all are in uniform. You can put on word of the day if there is any, or the theme. So it is like encouraging people to be united in the meeting. It is showing teamwork. So I do know that not some of people are able to do it. Maybe for the mobile phone, it is difficult to change the virtual background. But for those who can, I think yes. And just want to say kudos to all of elected new exco. I just came when the election is over. So I don't know who is the new election, the new elected officer, but wish you all the best for the next 6 months, I think. I saw the poster that you have January to June, and wish you have all the best, and wish you have fun and all the best for all of you in 2024. Back to you. Yeah, Mas.
Look, thank you. Thank you, Elias. Nice hearing from you. Nice meeting you. And thank you for valuable inputs. Keep visiting. Keep visiting. Okay, friends. So results are announced. I mean, to be announced. Certificates. Yes, those are prepared. And let us share this. The results are Toastmaster Pravat Ranjan Behra is best speaker of the day. Yes, please go. Go ahead. Best speaker, Pravat Ranjan Behra, and then best evaluator is Toastmaster Sri Rupa. Congratulations, Pravat and Sri Rupa.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Best auxiliary role player is once again Toastmaster Dashrath Kohli, and once again for the role of a grammarian. Congratulations, Dashrath. Done? Okay. Congratulations, all winners. And Toastmaster Ravinder, are you there? Okay. So as directed, it's 9:25. As per the agenda, 9:25, the meeting closer is to be announced. Oh, Ravinder has joined.
Hi.
Ravinder, we had just announced results.
Okay.
Okay, Pravat, best speaker. Toastmaster
Congratulations.
best
Congratulations,
evaluator, and
Prabhat.
Dashrath as best auxiliary role player.
Okay. Congratulations, Dashrath, and congratulations, Prabhat.
And
And
Sri
third
Rupa.
one, congratulations, Shri Rupa. Yeah, congratulations.
Okay, over to
Yeah.
you. Over to you for the closer of the meeting and a bit of
I
interaction.
think you can conclude the meeting right now. If you have done everything. Yeah.
Okay. So everything has been done. So friends, we had a suggestion. 30th, we have one more Saturday. Maybe 30th and 31st, many of us will be going out station for enjoying the New Year Eve. But can we meet for some time? Whoever can join will join. Maybe half an hour only. If not 30th, 31st is Sunday, and 31st Sunday, I mean daytime also we can have it.
Yeah,
If everyone agrees, let us have you stopped the recording? If not, please stop the recording.